It's the beginning of the Dungeness crab fishing season in Half Moon Bay, California, about 30 miles south of San Francisco. But the local fleet isn't doing much fishing because this year's crab harvest appears to be one of the worst in years.
With this crab season being slim at best, it's going to be pretty hard to make it through to the next one. And I would suspect there's going to be lots of people falling by the wayside.
It's a tough time to be a Pacific Coast fisherman. In most years, commercial fishermen in California, Oregon, and Washington earn most of their income from fishing wild salmon and Dungeness crab. But this year's salmon season was canceled to protect dwindling fish populations, and there's a good chance it will be scrubbed next year too. Many fishermen were banking on a decent crab fishing season, but the crustaceans haven't shown up in large numbers.
There's not too many places I have left to go. I can either crab fish or I can salmon fish, and those things aren't doing too well right now.
Many fishermen are worried about how they're going to pay the bills.
I got to support myself. I have, house payment, land payment, car payment. Even though we're not catching crab, the bills still pile up.
Not only is this year's catch poor, but wholesale prices are low because the slumping economy has depressed consumer demand for crab.
We're in a recession, going to a depression. It's a luxury, and people just won't go for luxuries like they used to.
It's harder to find fresh crab at the supermarket, so some locals come to the docks to buy directly from the crabbers.
Well, I wanted a nice ride, and I thought maybe I'd get a nice crab, and I did. And I'm going to fix it up when I get home.
The salmon fishing ban and weak crab harvest is a blow to seafood restaurants in Half Moon Bay and other coastal communities.
Very, very little product is coming out locally, and it's disappointing. A lot of our guests are tourists, and they come in, they want to have local fish, and we can't give it to them.
For now, fishermen are relying on federal disaster aid passed by Congress to help the fishing industry survive without a salmon season.
We've got nothing but hope to pray on here, so we're hopeful that things will pick up a little bit later on in this season. And God willing, that's what'll happen, because that's what we need.
If those fisheries don't rebound soon, many West Coast fishermen may be forced to abandon their fishing boats and look for other work. Lee Powell, The Associated Press.